Well, hello everybody. I'm going to do a quick video. I'm here at Wolf Creek Park. I'm going to do a walkthrough to the camping sites. Well, hang on a second to get up to the sign to tell you what the site numbers are. Okay, it's going to be campsites 81 to 99. These are up a little bit of a hill, and it's an area where they have electrical and they have water, but they do not have a sewage hookup. So the sites currently are all empty because as I'm videotaping this, COVID-19 has struck, and the park is only open to campers who are in self-contained vehicles and only at sites that have full hookups. So as I walk up the hill, let me pause the video and I'll pick back up when I get up to the top. Okay, we're now up at the top. It's a short loop that goes around. We got sites 81 to 99, and don't know what the site number is. We'll get to it in just a second. And if we start on the inside of the loop with site 84, it's got a nice asphalt pad. I don't know how level it is. Kind of looks like it slopes to the right, or slopes down to the left. But in the back it levels out. Let's go down here and check. I don't know what kind of electrical service, whether they have 50 amp or not, but we can just go down here and look in here because there's nobody here. And though it hadn't been used in a while, it does have both 30 and 50 amp service. So looks like, I'm sure most of them are going to be the same way back here. That's 84. You got the high voltage right behind it, but you do have a nice little site. A lot more room into these sites than the ones that they have over next to the boat launch and the office area. Those are right on top of each other. Over to the right hand side, we've got site number 81. Again, a little bit of slope to the driveway, but it's long enough for a decent size a rig. Yeah, if I put mine in there, I probably would have to kind of angle my truck in there to park, but it wouldn't be bad. Back to 85. Again, it's kind of got a drop off at the end. So I don't know if you want to back all the way up and have to put your legs down behind it, but it's not that long, so a bigger rig would have to. On this side, we got site number 82 with a very steep incline, and it levels off a little. It's got a nice shaded area, the pit, fire pit's in the shade, along with the barbecue pit. It's really, other than the steep hill, looks like a pretty nice site. Next door to it, we've got site 83, and not as much shade as 82, but it's not as steep of a slope to get up there. And then next to that, they got a road that goes to some posted property. Behind us, again in the middle, site 86. Looks pretty good. Again, these pads here are not as good as the pads down on the lakefront because they look like they were added more recently. Got an area over here that's marked as overflow 2. I'm not sure what that's for. Whether it's overflow tents or what, but it's just a big open area. On the map they had an overflow camping area on the other side of the park, but I didn't see anything about this one over here. We got site 87, which again, these aren't bad sites. They're definitely not as good as the ones on the water, but You know, probably during the weekdays, you could be pretty isolated back here. I doubt they have as high occupancy rate either. They may, I don't know. And there's site 88. That looks like it's actually pretty level space. Lots of trees. And kind of moving around, you got, again, that overflow area is pretty big. So when we come up to the next site is going to be site 93. It's like it's got a little bit longer of a driveway. The table and picnic have, right now they have a little shade to them. You know, you got a lot of space behind it. Nice thick woods back there. And then we've got 89, which is in at a slope, which, you know, for me, that makes it easier for me to get my rig in there. I'm not the best at backing, so I like sites that are easy to back into. Thing is, 89 is really close to site 90. You know, so I don't think I would choose that just because of that. Site 90's got a little bit more room as far as the campground goes. A little bit of a walk to your picnic table, but you know, it's not bad. And then next we come to site 91, which looks like they're picnic tables behind site 92. I would say that if you're with other people, 89 and 90 would be good to be together, and then 91 and 92 would also be good to be together because they're kind of close sites. 92 doesn't have a whole lot of a driveway though, so you're not going to be able to put a big 40-foot rig in there and have any place to park, if you can even put a 40-foot rig in there. My favorite one over here is site 94. It comes off of the driveway at an angle. It'd be fairly easy to back into, and then your door opens to the woods, so you kind of got that feeling of being kind of by yourself. You know, there's, you know, some people at the table behind it, but you're looking out in the other direction. So, and it's a big, long site. You'd be able to put your pretty much any size rig in there and have your tow vehicle without any problems. Again, these sites don't have full hookups, so if you've got your little tote to bring in the, you know, your gray water or black water to the dump site, it's down a rather steep hill. At least you don't have to go up the hill with it full though, because again, that would be kind of tough. Well, I'd have to pull it with my truck. I wouldn't be able to pull it by hand. Site 98. Again, kind of opens up on the road. There's your picnic table. A little bit longer site, so you'd be able to get a bigger rig in there. We come up to 95. Again, not a bad site as far as is, you know, not on top of anybody. You've got a nice little area. You're kind of looking at it back into the woods. So if you kind of want a site there, that's, if you like some privacy, that's a good site. And then we're on 96. Very short. Again, this is not one you want to put a 40-foot rig in. You're not going to have a whole lot of room for parking or anything else. So, and again, there's a big drop off at the back. So even if you back your wheels up to it, you're going to have to stack stuff up to put your stabilizer jacks on in the back. So I wouldn't choose that site. And then coming up next, we'll be at site 97. A little bit longer site. You got your picnic tables and all out. A little bit of shade. Fire pits right out and a little bit further away. But like I said, a little bit more space, not that bad. And then we're back to the last site, site 99. Again, you got your fair size. I could be able to fit my rig in there with the truck. Probably parked at an angle. It's not as deep as it could be, but seems like it would work quite well. Well, guys, that's it. I hope you find this useful. Maybe you'll find your next campsite when the prime sites are already taken.